How to nail steep turns without spinning into shame. Listen up. Steep turns aren't just about banking the airplane like you're showing off to your dog in the back seat. This maneuver exists to prove you can control your plane with precision, not just vibes. So let's go over how to actually do it right before you embarrass both of us. Start with a heading or go home. You need a heading, a real one, not, oh, somewhere over there. Pick a reference point out the window, a mountain, a water tower, your DPE soul evaporating as you lose 300 feet, something. That's your anchor. Don't wait for the rollout to figure out where you are. Lead the rollout by 10 degrees before your starting heading, every single time. Bank to 45 degrees, not 32 degrees, not 60 degrees. 45 degrees means 45 degrees. None of this, looks like steepish nonsense. Stop easing into it like you're testing bathwater. Roll smoothly, decisively, and plant that bank angle like you know what you're doing. Bank using coordinated aileron and rudder. No slipping, no skidding. If your turn coordinator's ball is dancing, you're not flying, you're flailing. Hold your altitude. Yes, that matters. Here's the fun part. When you bank steep, you lose vertical lift. That means if you don't add back pressure, you'll drop faster than your check ride chances. Gently pull back to hold your altitude, and no, yanking is not a solution. You're not trying to sword fight the airplane into submission. You're aiming for plus or minus 100 feet of your starting altitude. More than that, and you're not flying steep turns, you're just sightseeing in circles. Add power like you've flown before. You add a little power to counteract drag in the turn, not floor it like you're racing a Hellcat, just a few hundred RPMs. Your job is to maintain airspeed within plus or minus 10 knots. Yes, we're watching. Yes, you will be judged. Power up entering the turn, power back on rollout. It should sound like an airplane, not a lawnmower going full throttle. Trim the dang plane. Why are you out here doing finger gymnastics when the trim wheel exists? Set the pitch, then trim it. You're not in CrossFit. You're flying an airplane. Work smarter. Trim before the maneuver to take pressure off. If you're constantly fighting the yoke, you either didn't trim it or you're being dramatic. Eyes outside, not glued to the panel. This is a VFR maneuver. You should be looking outside, not burning a hole through your attitude indicator. Scan your visual reference. Keep that nose glued to the horizon and make small adjustments. Glance inside only to cross-check heading, bank angle, and altitude. Spend 90% of your time looking outside like you're actually flying a plane. Don't botch the rollout. You've nailed the bank, held your altitude, airspeed's tight. Now don't throw it all away with a lazy rollout. Lead it by 10 degrees and roll out smooth. Not like you just remembered this was graded. Anticipation's everything. Lead with aileron and rudder. Reduce power, level the wings, and boom, nailed it. Steep turns aren't hard, but they are unforgiving if you treat them like a lazy Sunday scenic route. You need to be smooth, coordinated, trimmed, and on your numbers. Plus or minus 100 feet on altitude, plus or minus 10 knots on airspeed, plus or minus 10 degrees on heading. Bank equals 45 degrees, clean and crisp. Roll out like you meant it. You do all that, you won't just pass your check ride, you'll make your DPE go, dang, that kid can actually fly. But if I catch you banking 35 degrees, losing 200 feet, and staring at the panel like it's gonna help, I'm slapping a post-it on your yoke that says, I forgot to fly the airplane. Now go fly it right or go home and cry to your mama.